Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. This was a last minute video I thought I would do for you guys, seeing how I am cleaning and it's time for me to clean out my Nova Flair. So I thought I would show you how I do it, and I thought it would be kind of fun to see dust get sucked up into a vacuum cleaner. I don't know. Anyway, stay tuned and watch me clean my Nova Flair T2. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make sure that your unit is turned off, and you can even unplug it if that makes you feel more safe. And then just unscrew these three knobs right here and it will take this plate right off. Okay, so once the plate has been taken off, you can see the back side is kind of a foam typed seal and there's not a whole lot of dust on there, but I will be vacuuming that off. The next thing I do is carefully take this dust tray out, and you hopefully will be able to see all the dust that's on here. Yeah, I should be wearing gloves. So I'm going to carefully take that out, and then I'm going to pull the filters out, and they have a lot of dust in them, so I let the tray catch the dust that falls out of these filters. And look at that. Look how full that is. Ugh. No wonder I felt like my vent wasn't sucking up any dust. Then I will pull out the other filter and again let that dust catch onto the tray, just so it's not a huge mess to vacuum up after. So you can see inside the dust vent system all that buildup of gel dust, and no, I think this is all gel dust. I haven't done any acrylic this month. So it definitely needs to be vacuumed out. It's kind of a pretty color there, greens and pinks and blues and purples and white. Okay, it's dust, Carrie. Let's not get excited. So the first thing I'm going to do is ground myself by touching the bottom of the dust vent system and then vacuum everything out. This was a trick that Paul from Glam Up Nails that sold me this unit suggested to do, because I kept getting shocked when I would stick my vacuum cleaner hose in here to get all the dust out, and he said just anchor yourself or ground yourself to the vent, and then that way you won't get shocked. Okay, that looks way better. Nice and clean, and I'll just move the camera and I will show you how I clean the filters out. Okay, so I have carbon filters. That's why one side is black and the other side has all these grates where the dust collects. And carbon filters are great for acrylic users, as it masks or takes away any monomer odors, and I will say that it 100% does work. So the first thing I do is just lightly vacuum the top of these grated filters, and as they do collect a lot of dust in every nook and cranny, like look inside these grates, they are full of dust. I probably should have cleaned this out a week or two ago. What amazes me when I clean out these filters is if I did not have the Nova Flair, look at all the dust that would be getting into my lungs and my clients' lungs. Like, that makes me squeamy just thinking about it. Ugh. Oh, look at this. This is so satisfying to watch. Okay, so now I'm going to take my vacuum hose nozzle thingy here and just lightly go over the filter and then get right in between the grates, as you see that I'm doing here, and just getting every bit of dust vacuumed out that I can. Oh, that is so satisfying to watch. So now I will drop the filter onto the tray, vacuum it up. What I'm doing here is just to see if there's any dust left inside the filters. Okay, let's take a look at the two filters side by side. So this is what it should look like, all nice and clean. And this is what it shouldn't look like. So I am going to just do the same thing on the second filter and let you guys watch. And let's not forget about the plate that we took off. I'm just going to give it a quick vacuum before I put everything back together again. So right here I am just spraying the tray with the same solution I use to clean my desk off after each service. So now that everything is nice and clean, I'm going to put my filters back in. You can see right at the filter, it tells you which way to put the filter back in. Then I'll push the filters down to make sure they're in nice and secure and put the tray in. Then I'll put the protective plate back on and tighten up the 3 screws. And lastly, I will take the grate out from on top of the desk and get my paper towel all wet with my salon solution and just clean inside, as you can see that I'm doing right here. And I'm all done. My T2 is nice and clean. I did want to mention that my desktop that you see here is from Glam Up Nails. Paul made this desktop for me so that my T2 would fit underneath and have enough air ventilation. So if you want to know the dimensions of my desktop, please contact Paul at Glam Up Nails. He's the one that made this. I have no idea, so I won't be able to answer that for you. There you go, you guys. That is how easy and quick it is to clean out the Nova Flairs. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I have the T2, which has the 2 filters. Without doing any editing, the cleanup time was maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes. So quick and easy. I probably clean my T2 out about once a month, maybe not quite that often, depending on how many clients you have per week, per month. It really depends. I think the last time I did my clean this was 3, I don't know, I can't remember. I just get into a cleaning mode and I just clean. But when I know it's time to clean my T2 out is when I notice that the dust isn't really sucking into the top of the vent here. And even on full blast, I never have it on full speed or full blast or whatever you want to call it. I probably have it 3/4 of the way just because I like the air that blows out of the sides here. It keeps me cool. If any of you have met me, you met my fan that I keep with me. Anyway, if I notice that the dust isn't going into top of the vent here as easily as it should, I know it's time to clean it out. Like yesterday, I did a set of nails and I had the client's hand a little bit over to the side a bit, and the dust wasn't sucking into the vent like it normally does, so I thought, okay, it's time to clean. And then you saw when I took the filters out, they definitely were clogged up and needed a good clean. So yeah, when you notice that it's not quite doing its job, clean it out. And I'm probably going to get questions asking how often do you clean it. It really depends on how many clients you do per day, per week, per month. I do want to mention that this video is not sponsored or paid for. I just thought it would be kind of fun for you guys to see how I clean out my Nova Flair, and I will give a shout out to Paul at Glam Up Nails. He is a distributor in Canada, I think in North America. So you can give him a call if you're interested in the Nova Flairs. He's got
a variety of sizes. Sorry, I'm not up on all the models. I have the T2. I could have gotten away with the Mini. I used the Mini at the CNTC in Edmonton, and it was powerful enough and quiet enough that I could have easily gotten away with purchasing the Nova Flair Mini instead of the T2, but I knew I'd be growing into this, so that's why I wanted it. Yes, this is my baby. I love it. I must, because I'm down on the floor doing this video for you guys, so anyways, that's it. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below, and I will link in the description box where you can get these Pollock Glam Up nails. Will be able to answer all your questions. I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say. So have a great day, everyone. Bye. Let you know some information on how much dust gets sucked up into a vacuum cleaner. I don't know. Watch me clean my T2. And watch me clean my Nova Flair T2.